What's going on, everybody? I'm out here in Fresh Meadows right now, and I'm on my way to the Planet Fitness gym just to get a couple, about 30, about an hour in. Somewhere about an hour. Not gonna put too much in. I did leg day yesterday. However, I'm in Fresh Meadows, and this is kind of this is a nice, cool looking part in Queens. And of course, everywhere it got its ups and downs, pros and cons, or whatever. Yeah. But look, let me tell y'all something. I'm making this quick video right now because I want to go ahead and share a little something. I gotta get this gas out. And this is mainly going out to all of those, I guess, who be getting frustrated as I do, or irritated by the games and the trickery and the, I guess I will have to call it espionage by the European people, especially the Jewish people, who I think, who I think is like being, whatever it is, whether they're being controlled or not by some kind of outside source. But I know that there's something that's moving them in such a way, which we can go into many things involving all of humanity because we're all humans. But and there's reasons for certain enactments and just ways of doing things too. I guess, and this is where the complexities come into play, where some people have to be an initiate. You have those who have to make their way through. But we have to make some major considerations and start to think critically uh, as to where we stand as a collective. Now, you're always going to have the haves and the have-nots. There will always be the haves and the have-nots, right? You always have your considerable ghetto hood. But as I've said in many other videos, we need to change the narratives and the energies that's associated with the concepts and the words that we use. Not because we say ghetto, it has to be trashy, it has to be filthy, it has to be deplorable with a whole bunch of ignoramus, degenerates, and this, that. It doesn't have to be. I think, it, oh man, there's so much that we can go into. Lord have us mercy. However, look, man, I was coming out of the laundromat just now in addition to many other instances as to where I can see where something has been, well, due to collective data. Listen to me clearly and try to follow me. I know sometimes I can be here and there, but due to the data that was collected, this is why I used the word just now, espionage, because due to the amount of data that was collected through observations, keen observations, or maybe even levels of scrutiny, right? Science experiments. They Jewish people have mastered science in such a way, very crafty, and you know, they, you know, I'm trying to figure out how I can put this without having to, put trying to make it seem like they're the all powerful or whatever, because there's many things we ought to, you know, talking to myself here, know how to put things into context and don't want to demonize anything because to me it is what it is. But I was in the laundromat and I was coming out and it hinted to me like, I get that gut feeling that they know when you have to use the bathroom, they know how your body functions. And I think what they did with that kind of knowledge is used it to instill fear in people by these games that they play, touching of the ears. Oh, make these subliminal messages and hints. These are the games that they play. All right. If it seems like I'm breaking the rule or whatever, look, man, that's what it is. I'm talking right now not only to them, but I'm talking into the ethers as well, because that shit irritates me. Alright? I don't deal with no conspiracy about mind control or all of that, because if it is, show me. I mean, factually, give me hard facts. Substantiate your claim and let's get to the fact of the matter. Because if I can't have the help and support of my people and the people, well, then forget about it. You understand? Yeah, forget about it. Yeah, man. But I know there are some things going on. But you know, you gotta wonder what makes it permissible? What warrants such acts to be continually prevalent? What is it? If you've been victimized in any way, you've been done wrong, you feel, you need to speak on it. That's exactly why I talked about if we don't know how to confide in one another, then what are we doing? And get to the fact of the matter. If confiding in someone and speaking the truth is gonna resort to you losing some money, funding, or whatever, your job, hey, you still got your level of intelligence, don't you? You have your dignity. And on top of that, you still got those who love you that you are going to be continually confiding in. And those confidants become your business partners, X, Y, and Z. Do you follow me, brothers and sisters? Mainly. Yeah, mainly. So, look, man, I know there are some levels of mind games that's being played due to the fact that people have a particular way of thinking, which is associated closely with the way that they were brought up, you know, which has to deal with their educational upbringing. You know, you come up in the hood, like Malcolm X said, when you come up in the poor neighborhood, you got a poor school, poor food. Now, what do you expect to come out of those conditions? So, and now we need to, you know, think critically. In addition to think critically, you keep things simple. Stop blaming the government. I would say stop blaming the government or whoever, and let's get together in righteousness more so. Stop all the, do our best to quit a lot of nonsense, individually and collectively. Trust me. You know. Now, there were other times where I noticed how Jewish men and women, from the young to the old, uh, throw subliminal hints and messages, and they think that is working on me when, even if I know you're in my proximity, you know what I'm doing and blah, 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 who cares? Because my thing is, if you're doing that to continually be a pest, well, then I know what time it is. But if you're doing so to not with just doing those kind of things, but showing in other instances that you're genuinely looking to help. But the record speaks as far as historical events. No grudges being held, but it is what it is, and many things have been written and are written still, as extensionally so. Do y'all follow? So, what's up? Don't jump to conclusions. Be factually thorough. Be patient. Stand in faith. Be strong. And step up to the occasion. Rise up, step up. However we want to name it, that's what you do. Yeah. So I'm out here in Fresh Meadows right now, man. And I know as I was on the Q3 coming up this way, looking like a whole lot of signs was supposed to be shown like don't come over here. Yo, listen, with all due respect, I'm on my business. I don't I don't look to start no trouble, whatever. And I guess what? I'm so look, man. All life form came through the African man and woman, so therefore we can go wherever we please. I'm speaking for all of us. However, do consider, and this is where things get very, it's a delicate situation as much as it is complex, because you got some brothers now who will come around and start nonsense. Me, I'm on my business. Now, do this mean because I'm on my business that it should just be so? When I know that the acts that's being played on me is being played on other people and possibly onto my own tribal family, this is where things get complex. And so what do we do now? Let these words that I'm speaking to you and let what you being seen through me be a testimony as to what we need to do, brothers and sisters. Are you following? In addition to many things that came before you and me that has been written. Do you follow? Do not put words in my mouth. I don't make no insinuations. I'm rather straight talking, man. That's me. You know what I mean? And I also give the benefit of the doubt that there are some things that some people have to just surpass. You know, in some regard, we are all initiates, and we are looking to uh, develop exceptionally with age. But in all reality, when you take a look at what's taking place within the little New York City, because people think New York City is that big, absolutely not. We just, I mean, I give it up for my city, yes indeed, but it's a very small place as compared to the world, man. But let the record show and let the record reflect what's taking place. Even though I know that I may be lacking some sort of whatever scholastic skills or certain academics, in which there's many things that we can all learn out there. So you don't hold that against nobody, especially with the amount of wickedness and filth going on within our city. Do consider that. We got PhDs and bachelors and associates, and it's all for what? Back in the ancient days, it wasn't going down like that. So I continue to see the levels of exploitation, degradation, being pimped, used, especially African people, for all we embody, and being that whole, respectfully, all life came through the original man and woman of different tribes, I would have to say, and there's been so much mixing ever since. So where is the recompense, Black America? What do we have for all the mixing we've done? Where do we stand today? And are there more perversions in the world than righteousness? I mean, where's our town? Where's the community? Where's the clean neighborhood where you don't got, dudes smoking all over on each corner or whatever, talking you know what I'm saying? You got dog poop all over the floor. I mean, that's what we settling for what we continue to go through and the people we continue to lose. As for New York City, take a look at your district council and take a look at the members that, you know, are in, your political figures and leaders within your community. Take a good look at them. Reach out to them. See, I think what's happening is a lot of people, they get quiet, they get complicit because of money. Money is a very strong, powerful leveraging tool. Got so much to say about me out there, but listen, man, I know where I stand. And it's funny that the people, this is the funny part about being in this position. A lot of people got many things to say about me, yet here I am at night. And in fact, at any time when I say my prayers and I'm praying for the betterment of the world, and I don't speak about those who speaking about me in any kind of crazy subversive way or disrespectful way. I just call it for what it is in regards to many people being cursed with that homosexual spirit or whatnot. You understand me? So that's awkward, ain't it? I don't wish death for nobody. I don't wish bad on nobody. But here I am. I tell you, this place is something else, man. People want to talk about, yo, but you got to have balance. I don't got to be bending a little bit and compromising, as some people would like to put it, by indulging in those kind of no, without smoke. You understand me? I smoke, I drink here. That's not trying to, if it's considerably bad to be smoking and drinking, wouldn't that be of that realm? Huh? All right then. So here I am, not only just being my own guinea pig, but I'm doing it. Who's bearing witness? So let let the record show, huh? Pretty much, huh? Hmm. Excuse me. Yeah. Many other things we can touch on. Stay open-minded. I'm very open-minded, open-hearted. I may be looking upset or particular in one way because when I start to get into this, I get passionate. And I'm commonly bombarded with a whole lot of thoughts in such regard. And yeah, a lot of people out there, they living, huh? They go into amusement parks and movies, this, that, and the third, pulling up in the latest toy, this, that. And I'm like, oh, all right. Now, I ain't looking at those things like, well, I want to do this just to get it. No, 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 no. I'm thinking like, damn, everybody just living like, especially my people, we keep settling for less. And I'm like, do we got work to do? So I always said that I'm looking for direct conversation. No subliminal. Come to me straight. Come on, man. Anyway. The ends always justify the means thereof, man. And I would take a look at it like this. Many of the things that I've said and will continue to say, in addition to my postings on Instagram and YouTube, will sum up to be a theorem. You know what I mean? That's what it's going to serve up to be. A factual theorem to our human conditions in existence, mainly to my African people, especially the Ados family, American descendants of slaves. So y'all go ahead and keep doing what y'all do just to keep your house, your car, and all that. And what's going to happen is you're going to continue to lose people. They're gonna continue to live out their lives at the expense of your continual bullshit and apathy. So we'll see where the love is. You strong, and which I would love you to be. Go ahead and forward this. Share it. Huh? You can share a new song. Hey, I made it here. All right. I go do what I do. Get freshened up afterwards. Yeah, have a good one, man. Peace, love, and light. All right. Till next time. Have a good day and a good night. Ashe.